Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating HSL line 702, which runs from Savela in Helsinki to Jakomäki in Helsinki. And this is also one of these minibus lines. So probably not much to see here. The starting point of the line is gonna be, let me see, somewhere around here. So Savela Lerstrand is gonna be around wait. So there is a road in there, apparently. Okay. So the stop at Savela will be in here. Oops, let's not build rails. And after Savela, we will then stop at Eteläniityn polku, Söderingstien, which is gonna be here. There we go, and then let's add a loop here in the end of it. Sorry about that. After Eteläniityn polku, we're gonna stop at Ratavallin tie. Okay, so right. Ratavallin tie, Baanvalsväin, which is gonna be over here. There we go. After Ratavallin tie, our following stop will then be called Madetojan kuja, and that's gonna be located in here, I guess. Yes, Madetoja Grenden. And in order to get here, oops. Okay, Well, never mind. Let's create a slightly shorter path for it so that the crossing won't be awful like that. But before actually going there, we're also gonna need to connect it to this road in here. There we go. And yes, then let's add signals here. Oops. And there we go. After the Madetojan kuja stop, we're gonna stop at Kilpisen polku. Kilpinen steam. Oops. After Kilpisen polku, we're gonna stop at Säveltie. Melodiväin. After Säveltie, we're then gonna stop at Erkki Melartinin tie. Erkki Melartinsväg. I'm gonna sneeze, maybe. Sorry about that. And after Erkki Melartinin tie, we'll be then turning right to where Pukinmäenkaari is, and after that I think we'll be connecting with already existing stops, so maybe this would be the right time and space to perhaps build what has been created so far and then go into creating the line, because this is where the line starts from. Like I said, line 702, and this is already line number 335, if I just checked that correctly. Yes, that's about so. And like I said, this is a minibus line, so it's not operated by ordinary big buses, but rather the small 9-seater minibuses. there we end and there we start, and that's where we'll stop, and that's where we'll stop. Well, let's also stop here at Escalante, although it's not on schedule, and then let's do this little loop in here. And after that, we're gonna stop at Pukimäenkaari. So let's see what happens after Pukimäenkaari then. So comes Tapaninvainiontie, Uimarannantie, and Pohjanpellontie, which obviously are the three following stops on this line. Then comes, okay, what happens then? After Pohjanpellontie, we turn right and again stop at Uimarannantie. So second stop with the same name but in a different place. And Uimarannantie Simstrandsväin is going to be located in here. There we go. Oh, shit. I'll always need to be careful with the stretches of road leaving the stops, because the game has also a tendency to not quite perform up to standards on those. After Uimarannantie, we're gonna stop at at Tapaninvainiontie. Staffanslättsvägen. And after that, we're gonna stop at Syystie. Where the hell is that? Because there is already a Syystie stop which is there in the crossing, but I highly doubt that that will be the place we'll be going to now. No, we will actually first stop at Vanha Tapanilantie and then we will stop at Syystie. Yeah, that's right. So let's bring the road from here to here. And now it should once again be running where I want it to run. There we go. And build the blueprints, then go back to lines. So Uimarannantie, Tapaninvainiontie, Vanha Tapanilantie, and Syystie. Then we're gonna stop at a couple of stops called Malmin Sairaala. The bus actually makes a loop through the front door of the Malmi hospital, but then it also stops here by the road. So let's not care about that little loop over there. Then we're gonna stop at Malmin Tori, the railway station of Malmi, Paavolantie, Alamalmin Tori. Can you actually turn right after that? Yes, you can. After Alamalmin Tori, we're gonna have a stop at Pekanraitti. Where the hell is that? Okay, so another loop here. We're gonna take this turn right here and yeah, that is right. So Pekanraitti. We're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna go here. Pekan raitti Pärstråket. And there we go. After Pekan raitti, we're gonna stop at Lallintie, Lalliväin. There we go. After Lallintie, we're then gonna stop at Teerisuontie. So we're gonna return to the Greek roads over here. There we go. Then let's build the blueprints as we're once again approaching or reaching the already familiar routes here, so Teerisuontie will be a stop. After which the following stop is then Saniaistie, which is over there, but we are not going to use the ordinary routes because we're just gonna take a detour through here for some reason. I mean, there aren't even any stops. Or are there actually? Could there be one-way stops in this area? Let's have a slight look here. Well, of course there is a one-way stop. Let's just quit caring about it. There we go. Go back to the lines. Stop at in there and in there in Saniaistie. Then we're gonna turn right and stop at Turvekkuja, Torvgränden. After Turvekkuja, we're gonna stop at Saniaiskuja, Ormbunksgränden, Then, let's see what happens then. The following stop is called Falkulantie Falkullaväin. It's gonna be over here. After Falkulantie, we're gonna stop at Falkulla. That's it. An interesting thing actually to notice that this area is served by no real bus line. But perhaps the railway station is so close they will just head there. By the way, I wonder how my traffic jam is doing. But obviously, because there are 70 series buses moving around in here, the jam has been cleared. Yeah, they're all up and running. Great. Great. Now, where was I? I was somewhere in here. Yeah, that's where we have Falkulla. Okay. After Falkulla, we're then gonna stop at Sammalpolku, Mostiin, sorry about that. After Sammalpolku, we're gonna stop at Helluntairaitti, Pingststråket. And there we go. Then after Helluntairaitti, we're gonna stop at Tasankotie. So back to basics. Or back to the ordinary road network, let's rather put it that way. And after building this part of the route, let's go back to lines and take this shortcut here, which is not actually a shortcut, it's a complete detour, and stop at Tasankotie. And then we're gonna turn left to Aurinkotie. Aurinkomäki, Solbakka. Yeah. So, this will be a stop of the Aurinkomäki. Stop. Bye-bye station. And Aurinkomäki. Actually do wonder how many more turns this route can take before we're finished, but I think that will become clear pretty shortly. There we have the second Aurinkomäki stop. And then we are gonna stop. Let's see. We're gonna go past the... Yeah, we're gonna join the existing lines in this roundabout here. Let's go underground and build a tunnel below the tracks. It needs to be longer because there will be more tracks. Actually, oh shit. It needs to be pretty much longer, and now I will hope that I have managed to take this into account on other bridges above and below, bridges and tunnels above the main network, because otherwise I will be in deep borscht. But let's fix that problem later on. There will be plenty of problems to fix before that issue arises. And the least problem is not that I went to sleep with the game on a couple of nights ago and ended up in mid-March. With the traffic being stuck for, let's actually see. Well, February was a very profitable month. This month has been awful, so the traffic has been stuck for weeks. While I was busy sleeping. After Aurinkomäki we stop at Tapenankaari, then Porvarintie, then the Puistola station, and probably Hatuntekijän kuja after that. Then let's have a look. Yeah, let's turn right. Stop at Terintie, at Puistolan tori, Karintie, Puistolan kirkko, probably Puistolan VPK, there's nowhere else to turn there. And then Puistolan raitti. Okay, wait, what? Okay, no. We turn right here. If I'm not completely mistaken. I don't think I am. Because after Puistolan raitti we stop at Koudantie. And then we stop at Kirsikuja, which is in... no? Let's Koodantie. So we're gonna stop at the hell. What is that stop? Okay. So Kirsitie Chelvein is over here. Oops. There we go. Then after Kirsitie, we will stop at we don't have much left. So one more stop at Kirsikuja, Kjellgrenden. That's right. And then we're gonna stop at Heikinlaakso. Right. So we're gonna push through that crossing over there. Right. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens after this. So Heikinlaakso, Kalliotie, Suurmetsän tie. Then we're gonna go all the way here to Mätäspolku, which is gonna be Tuvstigen in Swedish. There we go. And there we go. And then let's connect with this road in here. And then let's connect with this road in here. Then make the turn towards Jakomäki and stop at the mall. And finally put a terminus to Jakomäki Healthcare Center in here. And this will be the final stop of the line. And after this autosave is gone, I will then start figuring out how I'm gonna get back, because that's also quite an effort. But there we go. It's finally time to build the blue lines. So that was Suurmetsentie. Then we're just gonna take a swing over there and finish it off, and then go back home through all of these obstacles. For some reason, I have forgotten to stop at Puistolanraitti and Koudantie on my way this way. So let's fix that. And there we are. The line is ready. Have a look at the timetable after that. Every 2 hours. That's fine. So let's open it up for passenger service, and then let's go here to these ones. And clonish. And then let's have a look. 2 hours, 40 minutes, that's enough. So, roads have been built, line has been created, a bus has been bought, and everything is up and running. There will be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye!